Hey there, XRP family. Welcome back to the XRP Insider channel. Rich here, and I'm absolutely pumped to dive into today's XRP analysis with you. No matter where you're tuning in from around this amazing world of ours, I hope you're having an incredible day. So let's jump right into it. We're talking XRP, and here's what's happening right now. Looking at our one-day chart, XRP is sitting pretty at $2.87. Now I know what you're thinking. Rich, we just took another hit along with the rest of the market. And you're absolutely right. Bitcoin's hanging out just under $110,000. And here's the thing. XRP and Bitcoin charts are looking like twin brothers right now because we're still dancing to Bitcoin's tune. But here's where it gets interesting, and this is huge. Everyone and their mother thinks this cycle is done. They think it's over. But guess what? This cycle hasn't even gotten started yet. We're not in alt season, not even close. We're sitting at a 46 out of 75 on the alt season index. Once we smash through that 75 barrier, that's when the real party begins, folks. I totally get why everyone's feeling frustrated right now. Trust me, I feel you. We all thought we were going to keep climbing that mountain. Honestly, I never thought we'd see XRP drop below $3 again. I was convinced we were headed straight up from here, but here's the reality check. This market is being manipulated like crazy right now. Check this out from GM147. This bull run is legendary. Great moves up, everything's green, just like 2017 and 2021. But as I've said before, there will be no bull run, as we all know it. Anyone thinking like this right now is going to kick themselves later. This is exactly why people end up panic selling way too early. But when this market finally breaks out, and it will break out, we're talking about exciting times ahead. You're going to see FOMO like you've never seen before. Euphoria will hit the streets. People will be glued to their portfolios, watching those numbers climb higher and higher and higher. But first, we've got to get through this phase. I know everyone's frustrated, but listen to me carefully. This will not last forever. This too shall pass. Here's some perspective that'll blow your mind. XRP was sitting at just 60 cents exactly 1 year ago today. Think about that for a hot minute. Where were we then and where are we now? Back then, I was literally shouting from the rooftops, buy XRP before this thing breaks out. And what happened next? The election hit, XRP absolutely exploded, and here we are, still hanging out just under $3. Soon enough, we'll be talking about, remember when XRP was only $3? When we're looking at prices above $10. This is classic crypto behavior, folks. Nobody wants to touch it when it's moving sideways, but the second it breaks out, everyone's got to have it. Chad Steingraber absolutely nailed it with this observation. They could pull this same move 6 more times. Get this. A Bitcoin whale just dumped 24,000 Bitcoin worth over $2.7 billion, causing today's $4,000 crash in literally minutes. And they're still sitting on 152,874 Bitcoin worth more than $17 billion. The timing was absolutely perfect. They did this right before ETH was about to kiss $5,000. That, my friends, is a textbook market manipulation, and I think it's still happening right now. Here's what's really interesting. BlackRock investors have been rotating out of Bitcoin and into Ethereum. This trend is going to continue because people want to make money in this space. These Bitcoin holders, they're already in profit, so they're shifting that profit into Ethereum to ride that wave up. Then guess what happens next? They'll rotate again into XRP, into XLM, probably Solana too. This is the crypto playbook, and you cannot let frustration beat you down. You've got to push through these red days to get to those green days that are absolutely coming. The Altcoin Daily founder dropped this bombshell. 1,000 XRP could be worth $5,000 to $9,000 by 2026. But honestly, I think it's going to be worth even more than that. When I look at the ETFs alone, I believe that gets us over $20 per XRP. So if you're holding 1,000 XRP right now, we're potentially looking at $20,000 in value. But here's where I think we're going to blow everyone's minds. I still believe we're headed way higher than most people think. Those catalysts that are about to unfold, $5 to $9 XRP predictions, that's way too conservative, folks. I'm talking about the bottom end being somewhere between $5,000 and $9,000 for every 1,000 XRP you're holding. But honestly, if you're sitting on 1,000 XRP, I think it's going to be worth so much more by 2026. Check this out. Canary just filed for a Spot, American-made crypto ETF to hold coins that are developed, mined, or operated right here in the United States. Now that was a brilliant move, especially if our president decides to eliminate capital gains on American-made cryptocurrencies. Can you even imagine the massive inflows into an ETF like that? We're talking tsunami-level money. But here's the kicker. These ETFs haven't even gone live yet, and people are already calling this cycle over. Just wait until they actually launch. Anyone who sold too soon is going to be kicking themselves for years. Look, even if you don't care what XRP was built to do, even if you've never researched XRP in your life. This is the cryptocurrency you want to throw money at right now if you want to make serious cash over the next couple of months. Heck, even if you're just looking for quick money, dump some funds into XRP and cash out in December or January. You're going to make bank. I tell people outside of crypto this all the time. Even if you don't believe XRP is going to move the world's money, why not profit off it while you still can? What's happening with this price manipulation is honestly a joke at this point. But wait, is XRP mass adoption really that far away? People look at the current price and say, that's never going to happen. Look at XRP's price. It'll never reach mass adoption. Institutional adoption is still years away, yet it's already happening right under their noses. While people are saying this stuff, look what dropped today. This comes from Smoke. Swift's Chief Innovation Officer, Tom Zock, praised the GBBC's collaboration with Ripple, Hedera, and Cardano, calling it commendable work. When Swift says it's commendable that they're introducing crypto innovation into GBBC, that tells you everything you need to know. This is the future, and Swift already knows it. Swift already knows crypto is going to be deeply involved with ISO payments. They know you're going to see crypto moving money in the coming months. This was all by design, people. Everyone's asking, but, well, if Swift goes down, what alternative do people have other than RippleNet? But think about it. What did people have since 1971 when Swift began? They only had one option, SWIFT. And guess what? It absolutely sucks. It's so outdated that anyone who uses it hates it, but they don't have any other choice. RippleNet is becoming that other option. Everything in technology evolves and leaves old tech in the dust. You see it with everything. I honestly don't get why some people want Swift to succeed. I guess it's because of the Chainlink ties, but Ripple will end up saving Chainlink too. Now, quick heads up about this midnight airdrop situation. If it's going to be a hassle to get done, I'm honestly just not going to bother with it. But you do have the option as an XRP holder. Just make sure whatever you're clicking on is 100% legit. I've heard the link posted in some articles looks like a total scam, so I'm not even going to show it to you guys. Let's talk about something way more exciting. XRP's price is about to make a major move in the next 10 days. Here's what the charts are telling us. XRP looks like it's going into another triangle pattern, which we've seen multiple times throughout this cycle. This is a make it or break it triangle, and every chart analyst is talking about it right now. I think we're going to see upward movement for XRP very soon. Everyone's still calling for a massive September for XRP, and lots of people believe we'll hit double digits by October. But remember, Clarity was supposed to be wrapped up in September, and now it looks like they're pushing that down the road until sometime after Thanksgiving, according to Cynthia Lummis. So are we looking at even longer delays? Here's what I know for sure, when those XRP ETFs get approved, we're going to see a major price swing. That could be our next huge catalyst unless something even bigger happens along the way. But I think we'll start seeing money flow into XRP in anticipation of those ETFs going live sometime in October. So September might turn out to be an incredible month for XRP after all. Check this out from Rockin' 4200. 60,000 plus buyers of XRP on Coinbase right now. From this pullback, we will see a violent swing in the upward direction. If you did not position yourself correctly in utility-driven crypto assets like XRP, XLM, HBAR, etc., once it happens, you will live in regret for the remainder of your life. He's putting this moment into perfect perspective. If you don't position yourself in these utility-driven cryptocurrencies at these rock-bottom prices, you're absolutely going to regret it later. And please, don't get shaken out by all the negativity flooding social media right now. Have you ever noticed how everyone gets so negative on red days? The second the market turns red, everyone hates XRP again. But when the market turns green, suddenly everyone loves XRP again. We see this pattern every single time. That's why I always tell you, stay positive always. Know what you're holding. Know that you're holding the future when you hold XRP. Don't get discouraged now. We're way too close to the finish line. Think about this. A year ago, XRP was sitting at 60 cents. A year from now, people will be looking back saying XRP was only $2.87 last year at this time, when we're already sitting above $30, possibly even triple digits, depending on how all these catalysts play out. And tokenization is going to be another massive catalyst. A lot is happening around that too. I'll cover that in another video later today, but right now I just want you to stay positive. I don't want you stressing out on days like today. This is blatant market manipulation happening right in front of us. They're trying to hold everything back for some reason. They want to shake out the weak hands along the way. Everyone's trying to slow down our entry into alt season. They want to hold on to Bitcoin season as long as they possibly can. But Bitcoin's going to hit another new all-time high. Will it hit $150,000? I highly doubt it, but I absolutely believe it'll break above $130,000. You'll see all that bullish momentum come flooding back for Bitcoin all at once. It'll start breaking out, and that will signal go time for everything else. Until that happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. All right, that's a wrap for today's video. I want to thank everyone for watching. I seriously appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one, and have an absolutely amazing night. Remember, we're not just holding XRP, we're holding our tickets to financial freedom. Keep believing, keep holding, and I'll catch you soon.